Okay, guys, I'm going to go over today's assignment with you. It is over chapter 3 of the Great Gatsby. I just want to make sure you understand exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So you're going to access the document. Up at the top, you'll see the introduction, you'll see a quote. And I like large parties. They're so intimate. At small parties, there isn't any privacy. And so that's said by Jordan Baker in chapter 3. So this is kind of just reiterating the fact that our main character, Nick thinks she's dishonest, she's manipulative. She kind of wants to control her environment. So when she makes that comment about the large parties, she's saying that because she can blend in. She can have smaller group discussions, not have everybody listening to her. But in a smaller group, she's forced to speak, right? Everybody can hear her. She doesn't really get to pick and choose who she can talk to. So there's some characterization there going on. Um, Nick tells us that she likes to avoid clever men, and that's because they're probably more likely to pick up on her lies. Okay, so Nick is starting to kind of realize the type of person that Jordan is, and that's important. Just scroll down here. Your learning outcome says we will understand how to use the literary elements in The Great Gatsby in order to deepen a reader's understanding of plot, setting, and theme. So, first, what I want you to do is just watch this chapter 2 review and then watch a couple of scenes from chapter 2 just to give you a visual idea of what's going on. So, this is the scene Daisy and Tom, where they're sitting when Nick first goes into their home and they're sitting at the table and he gets the phone call. And the second one is at the party where Tom strikes Myrtle and he breaks her nose. Okay, so you can kind of see what's going on there. Then I want you to read these two paragraphs, and while you're reading, thinking about the literary terms from those two paragraphs, because you're going to have to put two here so they can be it can be a simile, metaphor, imagery, symbolism, flashback, anything on this list or another literary term that you know, and then just list them right here. You don't have to do anything else with them. For number 2, you're going to watch the party scene. So this is when Nick goes to the party for the first time. And then tell me right here in 3 to 6 sentences, how would you describe Gatsby's parties? Number 3, there's a quote here that you need to read. And I want you to tell me, why is this quote significant and what does it reveal about Gatsby? This is a quote about his smile, where Nick's describing his smile. And just think about, how is this different from the other wealthy characters that he has encountered so far? Then number 4, you're going to list just 2 of the rumors heard at the party about Gatsby. Number 5, you're going to answer this question. At the party, Gatsby does not drink any alcohol, despite the fact that it's everywhere. So tell me what you think that could mean about him right here. And then the last one, I want you to think about some of the themes. So in 2 of the boxes, you're just going to write a sentence about the theme. And then on one of them, I want you to kind of give me some text evidence, find a quote that supports that. So we know that there's an extravagant party in this chapter. Find something or tell me something about it, the extravagance, cars, the wealth, the money, conversations, etc. Self-discovery. So Nick is kind of discovering at this point who he is as a person, who other people are, right? And then the corruption one, this is the one you might have problems with, but there's a part where Gatsby goes and he takes a phone call, right? That should give you a little hint right there. That's some foreshadowing. And they say that they're calling from a certain place, right? So you need to think about what was going on during this time, right? You had prohibition, so there's definitely not supposed to be alcohol flowing the way it is. And then he goes and takes this phone call, and he's very mysterious, and we know this. Okay, so tell me what you think that might mean, or give me a quote or just a sentence and tell me what he does that might be a little bit corrupt. Okay, self-discovery, extravagance, just think about those things. If you need help, just ask. That's what I'm here for. This is due today. It should not take you any more than today to do it. So let me know if you have any questions.